Okay.
This is what the wine fairy looks like. She's
Wine.
2 people.
So we picked up the wine from Woodinville because we haven't been able to be there drinking. So we grabbed Malbec, Pinot Grigio, the 2016 Sangiovese, and the 2017 Sangiovese.
The 16 is the one we've had.
Yep, it was in your release from the winter.
And the 17 is a new release that we're gonna try next to the 16 to compare them.
Do a fun side-by-side, which we highly recommend you do at home.
I'm gonna make a call right now and say you could probably pair it with pizza.
We also went to the store because our assistant winemaker, Maria, shout out Maria, she gave me some quick pairing ideas that might be kind of fun for just mainly just for your palate, not meant to be a meal. Could be a meal if you want it to be.
But your mom would never let you say that it was a meal.
That's true.
You'll see why.
You'll see why.
Hey, Lucas. What up? But don't come out.
You don't have to hide inside except for social distancing purposes.
Oh, social distance. Yeah. Aw, she did it. Looks like we got instructions this time, Molly.
Okay, so just so you, our friends at home, can see before I pour the wine, these are our snacks. A nice bag of barbecue chips. Whoa.
Gluten-free.
Some cured meats. A nice aged Iberico cheese. And some skittles.
I think it's crazy that you guys figured out a way to make it alcohol free. So you can still do this for work, right?
Totally, yeah, because we're working, so we
I'm just
can't
thinking
drink.
4 huge glasses of wine.
Well, Josh, you're not swallowing the wine, right? You're spitting.
This is work,
Is that a thing that we're doing?
Josh! Okay, get ready for the best wines you've ever watched people taste. Ever. I'm not looking at the camera. Get ready.
Well, for this one, we're going to start. We obviously dropped off quite a bit of wine on your porch and snacks. But for this one, we're going to do, so we'll do this in 2 parts so the videos aren't super long. The first one we're going to do is with the Pinot Grigio and the Malbec. And those will be paired with Skittles for the Pinot. We actually got like a funny note from our winemaker that this could be interesting, so we're going to try it. And then we have the, I'm going to say it wrong. It's Iberico, I think is how you say it. It's a Spanish cheese. It's got like the sister cheese of Manchego.
Right.
It's sheep's, cow, and goat. So to kick us off, Josh, what do you think?
I'm getting like honey and pears. Like very ripe pears.
Or like grilled pears, you know, when they're like got the glaze, the sugar or whatever that's called.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
When it was a lot colder, I was getting like more lemon feel, kind of that bright acidity. Now as it's warmed up actually a little bit, it's a lot more sweet on the nose than it was right guys.
Yeah, when you first poured it, it was very crisp.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's taste
Can you
it.
drink it? I get the pear. The like canned pear almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like syrupy. But not too sweet.
Yeah.
No, I would not put this in the realm of like sweet whites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when we're saying sweet, we're kind of saying like sweet for Pinot, but not like
Yeah, there's no syrup.
not like late harvest Riesling or Gewürztraminer kind of sweet.
Yeah.
It's just enough to cut the like super acidic note.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get a lot of like tin on this or anything. There's definitely a lot more body to it. A lot of fruit. I agree. I think it does. It has like a canned fruit, but I would almost lean more towards like the fruit cocktail where it's still, it has more than just pears. It has like those, it's got like cherries and stuff in it. There's just like a little, there's something, even like if you've had like fruit cocktail, there's even like grapes in those canned fruit. It's kind of got that vibe to me. There's like a lot of layers to it.
Are you suggesting that this wine tastes like grapes?
You know what? I might have been. That might be what I said.
It's very frowned upon tasting now.
That was the only note I got when I first started tasting wine. Like
Everything
it's
tastes
like
like grapes.
green
Yeah.
grape.
Now listen, club members, friends who are listening, we will not be providing Skittles in the tasting room.
But you can bring your own.
But you can bring your own.
I mean, I'm telling you, I'm enjoying this more with the Skittles.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would have never. I thought it was a joke.
Can't it be both?
Yeah, I would never intentionally, unless I was trying to be funny, like pair Skittles with wine. But it actually works.
Kind of fun.
It's actually really interesting.
it's delicious.
Friday night when you're stuck inside, or even not stuck inside, but stuck in your own backyard. Crack open a bag of Skittles and a bottle of the 2019 Chelan Cellars Winery of the Year Pinot Grigio. How do we feel about moving on to some Malbec?
I'm all about it.
Ready.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
So one of the things is you should, before you swirl your wine, smell and then swirl. It's always good to heat it up, but initial nose, which it does smell fantastic. Oh my goodness. And then swirl. One of our wine club members takes it and turns it on his hand so that it stays on the edges of the glasses a little longer, coats the glass a little bit better. What's your initial? What are you getting on the nose, Josh? Oh, you put it in your mouth already.
Fruit leather, and definitely like almost like a port on the nose.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's like really, really dark fruit.
Like raisins, prunes.
Uh-huh.
I almost thought of like sun-dried tomatoes even.
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah.
There's a hint of earthiness, but nothing too
sweet, but on the border between like sweet and umami.
Yeah.
I really like when I'm drinking it. There is like kind of a tannin in the middle of it, but it finishes on a sweeter end. Like kind of when you eat like a cherry, you have like the skin that has like this, I don't know, intriguing tarty vibe, but then it finishes with the fruit on the back end. And I kind of feel like that's what I'm getting is like I'll drink it and then like, if you swirl around your mouth and then you swallow it, it finishes off not sweet as if like sugary, but it has like a fruit finish, which I really like because I, again, am not like a cotton mouth tannin person. I have not refined my palate quite yet. I'm working on it. But I really like the finish on this wine. It's really nice and smooth. And I feel like I could actually just keep drinking this as like a glass, like at the end of the workday kind of thing.
First thing I pick up on this is I would definitely decant it. I think it needs to open up a little bit more because, I mean, even just kind of sloshing it around in your mouth a little bit to just give those pockets a little bit of time to open up. Yeah, I think, but it's really wonderful. It's definitely, there's like a lot of complexity to it. There's a lot of layers. Again, it's the 17, so it's just going to get better. I think this would definitely be a wine that I would want to pair with something, not just cheese, but I feel like this is big. I would probably pair it with something big. For our foodies, Josh and Lucas, what do you think would be your go-to? Because
I'm getting the funk for me. It's on the nose. The funk shows up a little bit less in the palate, but even though it's subtle, you can kind of play to that. Although I think a lot of times Malbec gets paired with steak because a lot of Malbecs, they have a really high iron content. And so they taste, and it's a weird word, but like they taste bloody.
I knew you were going to say that. No, that's very true.
And so it's why they get paired with beef a lot. I don't feel like this is fully in that territory. It's not like real high iron or like really intense minerality, but I would still pair it because it's a really bold wine.
Yeah.
I was going to say like black pepper I just think of anything with like a heavy note of black pepper would be good with this.
I feel like with the Malbec, there's almost something like, there's like an umami note to it, especially on the end. And it almost reminds me of like brown butter. So I would almost like pair it with something with like brown butter or like truffle butter, but like something that's almost butter forward to match that. I don't know, you carnivores can tell me what that would pair well with in an actual meal, but no?
I think this is a wonderful wine. I'm very excited. You should also know this wine won platinum. What's really exciting about the release currently, the reds, all of the reds in our spring release are all like 94 points or higher, which is huge. So everything you're getting is wonderful. We're just telling you the different shades of wonderful that you can partake in.
And this particular one is Wine Club only?
This Malbec absolutely is Wine Club only, and we even, unfortunately, there isn't enough of it for everyone to get as much as they want. So we've got 6 bottles for Case Club members and 2 bottles for Tuscan. So if you don't plan on buying your bottles, you let me know. I will be buying them.